The hard truth about Bitcoin you might not want to hear, but you are getting manipulated right now. And I am the one that are anticipating on this manipulation with a massive long position on Bitcoin. I will deep dive into every single detail in the market in today's daily update video, so please make sure to follow me over on X, and most importantly to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this daily update video, and let's dive right away into the content for now. Because we are seeing a signal that has been very accurate in the past and history of Bitcoin. Because if you look at the all-time highs we have been setting every single time Bitcoin has been retesting it, but there is one very important part that no one is talking about. Because of course right over here we set the all-time high, and that all-time high is getting retested, but not perfectly. We are getting manipulated below this all-time high, and after that Bitcoin start to rally towards the upside. We have seen it before on the retest in 2022, so if you look at the previous all-time high, we perfectly dumped into it, and after that we dumped below it to manipulate every single Bitcoin holder out of their positions before the next rally towards the upside starts. And guess what? If we are converting it right now to the price action we are seeing currently, we have been breaking all-time high, the all-time high we have been setting in 2021. We have been perfectly retesting this all-time high, but right now, exactly as we have been seeing right over here, Bitcoin is dumping below this all-time high. And this is a manipulation move of every single institution and every single will in the Bitcoin market to take everyone out, because everyone is fading the Bitcoin price right now. Everyone is carrying that we might see another move towards the downside. But actually, if you look at the history of Bitcoin, this was, historical speaking, just the best time to buy your Bitcoin. Because after the manipulation phase right over here, Bitcoin started to rally towards the upside like crazy. We have seen gains to be made 500%. And right now we are in that manipulation phase once again. And one thing I know for sure is that you want to buy your Bitcoins in manipulation, because that is usually the last move before the expansion towards the upside starts. And I really think an expansion towards the $200,000 is inevitable for Bitcoin. And from this point, that would be approximately a 3x of your money. The only thing you need to do is don't be scared in this manipulation phase to buy your Bitcoin, and don't sell your Bitcoin right at this manipulation phase, because if you did right over here, you literally sold the bottom and you literally missed out of the next rally towards the upside. So right now I am anticipating on this manipulation move to be ending and start of the expansion move. And that is exactly why I have been opening up a position on Bitcoin, because on a lower time frame we can also see that we have been compressing for a while here, and that is also a very topic pattern of manipulation here on Bitcoin. Why? We have been seeing a range from of this point like this. We have been dumping below that range, and I talked about when this happened that Bitcoin has been manipulating all the people out of their position. So what does this mean? If we are in a range, everyone is buying the lower side of the range and everyone is shorting the top side of the range. What does this mean? The stop losses on the lower side and on the top side are getting created, and that is pure liquidity that could be taken out by the big boys in the market, and that is exactly what we have been seeing right now. So finally we took everyone out of their position right over here. We pumped towards the upside exactly as predicted, and we finally broke out of this range and out of this compression zone since a while, and right now we have been perfectly retesting it, and that was the moment I opened up a position on Bitcoin. Important to know is oil is a really interesting indicator right now with the tensions in the Middle East. So what does this mean? Every single time I want to open up a trade in crypto and Bitcoin, I am first looking at the oil chart. If oil is going down, we can open up long positions on crypto. Also, if those charts are flashing the signals for long position, of course. But if oil is gaining strength towards the upside, crypto might go down, and that is exactly why I am an analyzing the oil chart every single day. So right now, what is my next plan on Bitcoin? As you have been seeing in yesterday's video, fully transparent, I am still in this full Bitcoin long position. I took some profits out yesterday and I will deep dive exactly in why I did so. I have been opening up this position and I was in a loss of approximately $8,000, but I was still showing this position in my update videos. You can literally watch it back in previous days. I was showing this position when it was in a big loss, but I had the confidence that this trade will be ending up in profits, and that is exactly what we are seeing right now. So I am still in this position. I moved my stop loss towards break even and I took some profits out. Right now I have unrealized profits of approximately $8,000. It is depending. I almost got stopped out break even right over here, but why I have moved my stop loss to break even, what we actually can see is the structure is like this. So we are creating a higher low, but it is really important to know that Bitcoin needs to break above this resistance zone to see a higher price for Bitcoin. If we are rejecting right over here, we might be flipping the trend further towards the downside, and I want to be out of this position. That is why I moved my stop loss to break even and why I took some profits. Right now, we are still rejecting this resistance zone, so this is not really looking strong for Bitcoin, to be really honest. So it might be that we will see a further move towards the downside for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is strong enough to break this resistance towards the top side, I am still in my long position and I'm still confident that we will see a $75,000 Bitcoin afterwards. So we really want to see what is happening around this resistance. And everyone is saying right now, yeah, it is easy to say if we break resistance, we will move further on towards the upside. Or if we are rejecting resistance, we will see a further move towards the downside. But that is trading. It is just creating scenarios for yourself to don't be surprised by the market. It is really simple. If we are rejecting this resistance towards the downside, we might be flipping the trend, and this level is really important. So I am stopped out of my trade right then, but if we are seeing signals right over here at the $65,000 at this low that Bitcoin might go up once again, I'm opening up a new position and I have even a better entry than the trade I have been opening up right now. So for now, this is my plan on Bitcoin. We need to see a break above the $71.4 thousand. If we are not seeing it, Bitcoin might go down a little bit. I am stopped out of my trade, but this is the exact reason why I took $5,000 out yet. And if we drop any further, I am looking for trades around those levels in mid-range here at the $67,000 and even lower between the 65 towards $63,000. But one thing is very special about the trade I've been opening up and where I am in right now. I've been sharing it completely for free in my Telegram group before it even happened here. And I called it live for my community that I want to be opening up this trade on Bitcoin. And that is such a beautiful thing to see. And the most important part here is you can literally join the free Telegram group with the first link in the description. Like you can see right here, when the Bitcoin price wasn't even that bullish, I said if this happens on Bitcoin, I'm opening up a massive position, and that is the exact position I am in right now. So fully transparent and fully pure alpha here in the free Telegram group. So please make sure to join the free Telegram group with the first link in the description, because if a move is unfolding on Bitcoin and if I see major setups forming, I will be posting it in my free Telegram group and you will be the first one to notice. Also, a very interesting fact why we are getting manipulated right now is that funding rates are actually negative. And once we have seen negative funding rates, that means that if you are in a long position, you get paid fees to be in a long position. What does this mean? If the funding rates are negative, most of the people in the market are short. And one thing for sure that we know is that if everyone short in the market, we might see a short squeeze towards the upside, because 90% in the market is losing money. So if everyone is in short position and the price falls, that means that all those people are in profitable position, and that is exactly not what institutions and the market loves to do. And also, if you look at the history of Bitcoin, every single time funding rates were negative very, very badly, that was where the Bitcoin price started to rally towards the upside. We have been seeing it in 2022. that was the exact bear market bottom. But also here in 2024, the funding rates were pretty negative, and that was where the Bitcoin bottom was formed and we started to rally towards the upside. Right here in 2025, we have seen it again. Funding rates were negative, bottom was formed, and Bitcoin started to rally towards the upside. And right now, right over here, we are seeing the exact same thing. Funding rates are negative, and this might be the bottom. So like the position I'm in right now, I get paid to be in this position, and that is exactly what we want to do, because that knows that we are on a profitable side of the market. And this is historical, a signal that the bottom might be in for Bitcoin, and in the position that I have been opening up here, that could be a massive position in the future of Bitcoin. The next time and the next period of time are gonna be very interesting for the crypto market, for oil, and for the economy. So there are very interesting things coming in the upcoming weeks on crypto. So to be updated about that, please make sure to follow me over on X and to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, because exciting things are coming and I will keep you updated every single day if you follow me over on those socials. And I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.